Hello, this is Mystic Storm here to clear a path to a new life with you. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get more content from me, okay? So if you're here, you must be an earth sign, or you might have earth in your chart, or you might be dealing with somebody with earth in their chart. So let's dig into this earth reading for November 2019. Again, whenever this message comes to you, this is when you're supposed to get it. This message is timeless, but we are now filming this in November. We're going through Mercury retrograde right now, so there's a lot of pulling energies here going on with communication and things like that. We're approaching Thanksgiving, so there's some lingering energies, and maybe people have when it regards to family. So we want to be prepared for what's to come for November. So let's get into it, my earth signs. Before we jump off into it first, I want to go ahead. I've been doing some readings. I'm going to clear the energy with a look of Palo Santo. Yes. Whew. All right, let's jump into it, shall we? Now let's go. All right. What should my earth signs know for November 2019? We got gut instincts in reverse. So I feel like there is a lack of intuition going on. You're not really trusting yourself. And then we also have emotional balance in reverse. So since you don't have you're not trusting your intuition, you're having some emotional balances as far as stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. For gut instincts, this is solar plexus, so you might need to tend to your solar plexus. That's going to be right here. That's the will to do, to go forth and do something, to act on things. And then, so 1 + 9 is 10. That is that completion. So you can't fully complete what you need to do if you don't trust in yourself. So earth signs, you might need to focus on your solar plexus and also your heart. Those are two connecting chakras. That's the third and the fourth chakra. And 2 + 7 is 9. So that's that wish fulfillment going on. You can't have your wish fulfillment if you aren't in an emotional state of balance. Within emotional balance, you have your masculine and feminine. You have the light and the dark. And I feel like you might be swinging more to one aspect of yourself than the other. So, and if you aren't fully in emotional balance, you can't trust your intuition. So, really do some heart chakra healing, some sacral chakra healing, and of course, always root chakra healing. Because if your root chakra is imbalanced, your other chakras are in balance. So if your solar plexus and your heart chakra is not in balance right now, you definitely need to do some root chakra work to start off with too. So you can feel a little shaky, especially with Mercury retrograde. You might not know where to go, or you might feel lost in the direction that you want to go into. So, next we're going to the unknown animal spirit deck. And we got the lamb in reverse and the sea serpent. Let's see. And here's the lamb. Look at the lamb. I feel like this lamb is like childlike energy. Inner child when I see a lamb. He was so cute too. And then we got the blue colors. We got definitely green. There's a lot of green here. So that's that heart chakra. And then we have the solar plexus with the yellow going in. And it has some purple. The light just flickered. So I feel like the solar plexus is the definite one we need to focus on. But I feel like it's the will, that your gut instincts here that are imbalanced is because of some childhood issues that you might have had. And this is definitely earth sign, earth energy. They might need to pay attention to your root. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this and it's like a cross here. Like, this is very mesmerizing. And it's going into like this portal of inner knowledge and known. That's why that the smallest one is the purple, which is like the crown chakra. Let's see what the lamb is. I'm having a hard time finding this lamb, y'all. There we go. Lamb. Peaceful, prophetic, patient. And then, so the lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its content can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Attach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, knowingness, inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid, concerned. To bring into balance, meditation and listening. And what really stood out to me here is lamb energy is honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. And I did say, like, this is like your inner child. So if you work on your intuition, and you might be hearing this message from your inner child or someone else, but you're not really listening. you're not listening to the message that's trying to come to you. And that's what you need to do, is to, one, focus on your healing, on meditation, because that will clear up some of your chakra points that we mentioned. And then listening, because once you meditate and you ground, you will be more open and aware to receive messages. So the message that's coming is definitely, it's going to resonate with you, and it's going to be a message that you need to hear in order to progress. That's why I feel like it's so mesmerizing, and it brings you to the crown chakra. It brings you to that inner knowing. And then for the other one, we have the sea serpent. And then it's just like, oh man, that's an eye there. So it's a lot of you need to tap into yourself intuitively. And this is balance within itself. Feel like birth, death, rebirth, because it looks like the serpent is about to eat itself and go into this constant cycle. So, sea serpent, healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment. Say that again. We loosen the grip of self-judgment, and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotions, our emotional lives looks like. Oh, sorry. Our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. I'm going to read that again. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives, that emotional imbalance that we have here, look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. So, and the sea serpent is with the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. So, with this emotional imbalance, know that you're protected either way with this, and know that there's some healing that needs to go on within you to heal this inner child, so you can get divine messages and you'll be able to trust your intuition, your guides, and your and know yourself ultimately. To know yourself ultimately, and your cup will be filled and you'll have harmony restored. Beautiful. Let's get into the tarot, my earth signs. What else do you need to know for November? 3 of Cups. Cups reverse, 7 of Swords. So there's not the Chariot. There's not a sense of community here with you, and there's some sneakiness, some slyness going on, but you'll gain control with the Chariot here, and you'll ultimately find balance. I feel like your intuition is not in alignment because of the people surrounding you. The people surrounding you are not in your best interest. They might act like it, but they're really not here for you. They're going behind your back, and ultimately, the community sisterhood that you have is not. It's fake. It's not authentic. And that's what's really causing your emotional imbalance. And you're not really trusting your intuition because you hear it ultimately, but you don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe it. But once you take some time within yourself and ground and put in that layer of protection over you, you'll have control over your mind and over your emotions, and you'll gain the perspective you need to cut some of these people out of your lives. Because ultimately, you are the Empress. You are a manifester. You're a nurturer. You're very caring. You're very caring. And that's why it might be some emotional imbalance here, because you probably care too much. You're probably emptying out your cup and giving to these people that don't deserve it. Don't deserve your nurturing, caring energy. And you need to actually put that back. You need to fill your cup back for yourself, Earth signs, this month. And it's also, you could be birthing a new idea. And it's like, also I see, because it's 3 of Cups here in reverse. And then the Empress is number 3. So they need you more than you need them. Then we got the High Priestess in reverse. They want you to feel like you don't have the power. They want you to feel like you need them more. Queen of Cups in reverse. That's that emotional imbalance. And you need to also, with that emotional imbalance, you might say some harsh things to those people. But the Wheel of Fortune, it can go either way. But you can turn it into your favor. Because ultimately, you have the choice. And once you gain control over your emotions and know who you are, know that you're powerful, know that your intuition will guide you and it won't steer you wrong, that it will work out for you. We also have Temperance in reverse. You definitely have to do some emotional healing here. With emotional balance in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and then Temperance in reverse. I feel like whatever this sneaky energy is here that's going on, that's what's that's gonna tip you over. That, like, you don't have any patience for this anymore. You probably had some, back then, but it has dimmed your light so much that you just can't take it anymore. And once you rise to the occasion and know that you are the empress, you are high and mighty, and know that you're the high priestess too, because you are the high priestess. They just trying to block that energy. They don't want you to know you are the person in red. You are the person in red. Mm. Yeah. They don't want you to see that. And since they're doing that, your intuition is all jacked up. All jacked up. But once your eyes open, once you go in and meditate, listen to your inner voice here, find that you have protective guidance with you, you will gain more insight, know who you need to cut off, gain more control, know that you're powerful. And I mean, yes, you might pop off on these people, but I feel like it's well deserving. And Wheel of Fortune, it's ultimately up to you how you want this to turn, how you want this to play out. You can stay where you are, or you can make a change and make this work out in your favor. And also at the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. You got to make a judgment call on who is staying in your life and who isn't. Who is here for you and who isn't. And the judgment is 20 reduces to 2. That's that balance. You have to have balance within yourself to trust and know that what is here for you and what no longer serves you. Okay? So let me do one more. I'm gonna let you ask a question. Here, whatever pulls out here. You have King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like with whatever question you had, it's not going to be abundantly for you. I'll just leave it at that. That's what's coming out. It's not going to be fulfilling for you. So just put that in your back pocket. So if this message resonated with you, my earth signs, let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get more content from me, okay? And if you would like to book a private reading, I'm here. You can email me at mysticstorm333@gmail.com. And I'm so happy to do this reading for you. I can't wait to see how this plays out for you. Let me know. And again, this is Mystic Storm here. We're clearing paths to a new life. And this is all happening to shape you into the highest and greatest person you are meant to be. Okay? So again, this is Mystic Storm. I'll catch you in the next one. Love ya.